weeks ago, protests have covered the U.S. They have started in Minneapolis, in the United States on May 26, 2020 after a black man was killed by the police officer. Calling the George Floyd protests, the unrest began as local protests in the Minneapolis-St. Paul metropolitan area of Minnesota before quickly spreading nationwide and in over 60 countries internationally in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Over 2,000 cities and towns in the United States and around the world saw protests and demonstrations as of June 13, and protests extended for a fourth week after Floyd's death in many cities, overlapping with the observation of Juneteenth. But during the protests, people have forgotten about social distancing and common ways of self-protection. Crowds of people around the whole world were walking together across the city streets. Only few of them have been using protective masks. The result was easy, predictable. Now the U.S. is waiting for the second wave of coronavirus. Some days ago, new cases of coronavirus were breaking records nationwide. 26 states are seeing an increase over the last 14 days. 7 of those states seeing a spike of 100% or more of new cases. And on Saturday, California hit a record for its highest daily count since the pandemic started with 4,000 new cases. In Texas, both Austin and San Antonio are 2 of the top 5 hot spots in the country. Will there be the rise of COVID cases in other countries soon? Of course there will be. Only time will show what these protests had led to.